First, we need to remove the air duct clamped to the throttle body. Get that out of the way. Next, we have 4 mounting bolts that need to be removed, 2 electrical connections, a vent hose, and the throttle cable. The cable is attached to this rotating arm. Just pull back on the throttle arm, get underneath the cable, and move it sideways out of the slot. At the end of the cable is this small barrel. To put it back in place, slide the barrel sideways into the slot, making sure the cable is in the track. The bolts require a 10mm socket and an extension to your ratchet. Behind the throttle body is this hose. Pry the tabs to the side and that loosens it. Then we can lift the throttle body up out of the engine compartment. If your gasket is bad, this would be a good time to replace it. Ours is fine, so we're going to the next step. If you haven't already done so, disconnect the battery. Once the battery is disconnected, the old fuel trim values are erased, and the computer is forced to relearn new fuel trim values based on the work we're doing here today. You'll need a rag, a cleaning solution, and a small brush for the cleaning phase of our project. I'll remove the sensors first, then I'll start spraying away the deposits. You'll need to clean the entire bore and the 2 channels. It's been a year since I cleaned this throttle body, and it's relatively clean compared to what yours will look like at 100,000 miles. This is the channel behind the idle air control valve. The other channel is connected to the throttle position sensor. Clean away any carbon buildup on the idle air control valve, or IAC. The metal point should be clean and shiny. The TPS, or throttle position sensor, should not be cleaned with regular solvent because of the possibilities of shorting out the electronics. If you choose to clean it, use special electronic spray. Likewise with the slot the sensor fits into. Now let's install the throttle position sensor. The locating pin fits into this notch on the throttle body. Those need to be lined up when you install it. These are 2 T25 Torx head screws. The idle air control valve uses two T20 headed screws. Don't forget to put the circle gasket on the sensor before installation. Next, reconnect the hose that goes in back of the throttle body. The 4 mounting bolts, reconnect the sensors, the throttle cable, replace the snorkel and the negative battery cable to the battery, and we're finished with this project. All that's left to do now is to go for a test drive. GM suggests cleaning the throttle body every 50,000 miles as a part of their GM required services. Doing so prevents rough idling and acceleration problems. If you have an older car that burns oil, the EGR gases are going to be dirtier than normal, and your throttle body will foul up that much more quickly. In that case, you need to clean the throttle body more often. After 15 minutes or so of normal driving, your computer should have relearned the new fuel trim values.